Hello and welcome to our video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection attorney in Alabama, and I appreciate you watching this video. Here's the question we'll look at. Somebody said, I'm thinking of filing an FDCPA lawsuit against a debt collector, and FDCPA is Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And the question ends with, do most cases settle or go to trial? So it's a great question. Most cases settle. Very few actually go to trial. Here's some reasons why. Most civil cases in general settle. So when I say civil, I mean not criminal, but this is where somebody's asking for money damages. Could be a car wreck, could be a breach of contract, could be a case against a debt collector, a case against a credit reporting agency. But it's just a civil damages case, and traditionally most of those settle. When you're dealing with an abusive debt collector that you've sued, if you're successful, then a lot of times the debt collector will be forced to pay your attorney's fees. So that's what's known as fee shifting. So they get stuck paying their own attorney and your attorney. So it's a powerful motivator to say to them, look, be reasonable and settle cases that should settle. If you have good lawyers on both sides, so good lawyer representing you, good lawyer representing the debt collector, they'll be able to really know the value and the strengths and weaknesses of the case. I'm recording this video a few days after the Iron Bowl, and there's a lot of college football that Saturday. When we're dealing with a football team, we all understand no team is perfect in every area. So you might say, well, hey, we have great defense, great kicking, great running, but our passing is pretty terrible. Or we have a terrific passing attack, but the defense is kind of suspect. So you look at a lawsuit, and if you have lawyers that are good on both sides, they can look at the lawsuit and say, okay, well, here's the advantage for the consumer. Here's the really good part for the debt collector. And then ultimately, if we know the value of the case, if there's fee shifting, and both sides have something to risk. So give you an example. If right before trial you're offered a settlement that would put $30,000 in your pocket, do you take it or do you turn it down? Well, it depends. I've turned down personal injury cases that have been seven-figure cases because it wasn't the right amount. But I've also had cases where I've told people, hey, this $20,000, $30,000 settlement, you need to take this. Okay? So it all depends what's the value of the case, what's the risk, what's the reward. And that's where if you have good lawyers on both sides, then you as the consumer are getting this good information and the debt collector's getting good information. Generally, that means the cases will settle. So here's my advice to you. If you file a lawsuit, make it a good lawsuit. Now, that's really more for your lawyer to make sure this is actually a good, legitimate lawsuit. Be prepared to work. Make sure your lawyer's prepared to work. Be prepared to go to trial. So at least at my firm, if you come to us and say, I want to file this lawsuit, but I will never go to trial, and we'll say, well, thank you very much for thinking of us. It's very flattering, but we will not take that case for you. You have to be prepared to go to trial. Now, having said that, if we file a good lawsuit, if you're prepared to work, we're prepared to work, we're all prepared to go to trial, then usually very good things will happen with your case. So I hope this video is helpful to you. If you live in Alabama and have questions about maybe you're dealing with a debt collector, you're thinking about suing a debt collector, give us a call, 205-879-2447, or you can reach us through our website at alabamaconsumer.com. So I appreciate you watching this video. Hope it's helpful, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, or if you need us directly, we'll be happy to chat with you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.